clear that I'm here for a real reason. Cause he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing.
Good afternoon. I'm hot. I'm burning up. How you been doing? We actually just left AT&T and T-Mobile. I was trying to get like a new AirPods, but AT&T is packed, so we about to cancel them when they call. And T-Mobile, they don't even got what I want, so we out of there. We heading home now. You know what I'm saying? I do work Wednesday and Friday at different time, of course. Speaking of work, I told somebody about the situation. So like, you gotta speak to somebody about it. I don't really want to do that because I remember in high school, I made a complaint about the staff. The staff was just like so disappointed. I don't want to go through that again at work, especially. Like, ain't nobody want to deal with that. So no, I'm not gonna say too much. I'm not gonna say it. So yeah, but I'm just since most of these managers be women and I'm a guy, I'ma just take it how it is. If they get mad, they get mad. If they don't, they're fine. But yeah, one of the trainers, she be mad like she on a period. You might ask, what the hell you know about period? Well, I know nothing. But I do got a friend. We was talking on her, we was talking while she was on her period. And she was grumpy like a motherfucker. She was so grumpy. I was like, something's wrong here. And then she's like, yeah, I'm on a period. That's just a minute. No disrespect. But yeah. Employees are good. Customers are good. The building needs to be fit. It needs to be broken down and remodeled. Because they're trying to fix this and then something else fixed. And it's just a lot. So hopefully they do break it down in the future to rebuild it. Because who want to deal with that? I know I don't want to do working in a place that's broken. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. But,
These are my confessions.
I got a confession for all the teachers. I'm actually going to send it to the teachers group chat. And whichever teacher watches it is good. Whichever don't, that's fine. They ain't lose nothing. But if any teachers has to watch this, if you didn't know, I am a victim of having crushes on people, literally. After watching these guys on top of the roof, I don't know what they're doing, but they look busy. I know they hot. They got sweat on. I guess they got a sweater coat just in case they fall. They don't hit their back. I'm just saying. But anyway, going back to what I was saying. I guess I'm a victim of having crushes. Even before we moved up here, there was one queen that had a crush on. The bad part was that she was literally a decade young.
And I get locked up.
You can ask, how the hell you do that? Don't ask me. Don't ask me. The one before that was another girl that we would work with in church. And she wasn't too young. But she was, I don't know, She crazy. But shout out to them. So now at work, there's a new crush, right? She can't be no younger than 18. Gotta be like 25, 26, 21 probably. Don't want to make up numbers or anything. And she cool, she quiet. She know how to. She definitely be working. She know how to do the French fries, how to do the burgers, the chicken nuggets, what else stuff. She can drive through orders. She can go by the window. She can give her our food, go outside. She do it all. And you can only ask, well, that's why she cuss. Not really. Another part I would at least hope. She cool, like I said, nice. Very quiet. You can tell it's her, you know, she wear like different, like, type of uniform and stuff like that. So, yeah. But I'm not even making a shot. Because it's a job, and we ain't making no move.
What's your name?
You know, I can ask for a name and that's it, but we ain't doing no more than that. Cause for what? Why would we do that? You can only say, well, nothing wrong with making moves. You gotta be smart. Yeah, smart. And one thing I did learn about the one before the last one is that even after moving on, she was still thinking I liked her, and I really did. That's just the crazy part. And how I know? Because I would see it. Like, she was really dissing herself for me for some reason. I'd be like, yeah, she still thinks that. You know, that'd be fine with me. So, why would I do that at work? I think, you could only ask if it's really a distraction for me. And honestly, I guess a little bit. You could only ask how is it really a distraction? Well, only because, obviously when you have the question or you want to see them all the time, that's the thing. That's all. It's not about talking, about having conversations, just I seen the person, that's it. So yeah. Other than that, I do my job perfectly fine. And I learn every day. Learn new things every day. Like this past Sunday, one of the managers, she was like, yeah, you're supposed to keep the thing on when you're outside. They said, oh, okay, no problem, man. And I left. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can only ask, aren't you nervous? Somebody about to find out. Find out about what? That I'm doing my job and having a crush? I'm not disturbing nobody. I'm not even disturbing the customer. That's how you know you're just doing me. I mean, I've been doing this, but I'm starting to be like the jealous type. Like literally. But, you know, I control that, you know. You can only ask what you mean. Well, if you're talking to another dude, obviously, you know, how am I not going to get jealous? But I don't, you know, I would at least be like, yeah, it's just co-worker. Like, I'm, you know, talking co-workers, things like that. You can only ask what she's talking to another dude. You're not mad she's not talking to you? No, not at all. Because what we got to talk about? Like, ask for a name, and that's it.
What's your name?
But what if we got to talk about? She do different things than I do. You could be like, yeah, you know, she can ask you, you know, how you feeling? Yeah, you know, she can if she want. But, and I can ask the same question, but there's really no point, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, home. About to one side, get something to drink, get something to eat. And I will catch y'all when I can. Also subscribe, cause me and Brian about to make these videos. So stay tuned for that. Peace out, gang.
Now it's clear that I'm here for a real reason. Cause he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing.